down the field and then back to the huddle.
Underneath he goes. The ball back to midfield. But the Jaguars will give them all of that they want as the game is now down to 18 seconds to play.
Third down, and Couch may want to, he's going to have to run a play. He can't spike it.
Third down. Looking long. He's got time. Is this like New Orleans?
Caught it! Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
It is like New Orleans. The unbelievable has happened.
0-0 on the clock, and now they will line up for the extra point. They will get the opportunity to kick the extra point with double zeros on the clock. That was a 50-yard touchdown throw from Tim Couch, and the receiver, Quincy Morgan, absolutely ripped the ball out of the defender's hand. Are you kidding me?
Well, the rhetorical question, is this New Orleans all over again in that first season of '99 when they got their first win on a wild play
Hail
like
Mary. You're right, Don. We did that game so many years ago, and the first time Tim Couch threw a winning touchdown pass in the game was almost identical to that, to Kevin Johnson on a tipped Hail Mary. He lets this one go, and Quincy Morgan battles the defender to pull it away in the end zone. Unbelievable. And as Phil Dawson lines up for the extra point.
And not to be, I told you so, but we were saying no sure things in this league. Players are too good.
And watch this. This is Tim Couch. He finds his way. He steps away from the pressure. He just got sacked on a play just like that. And watch here. The ball is up. It's a rainbow. Quincy Morgan keeps his eye on it and just pulls it in.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And now they're going to, with that replay, the fans here believe that's an incomplete pass.
Well, first of all, you've got to realize this. Number one, it was ruled a touchdown on the field. That means there has to be conclusive evidence, irrefutable evidence that it was not a catch.
And what Quincy Morgan has to do is he has to have control of the ball. The ball can touch the ground, but he has to have control of it when it does. Now watch here. As it comes down, the question is, does the ball roll around on the ground and without him having control of it? But they called this a touchdown, and that's how it's going to stand unless they review this, and it's automatic. This comes down from the NFL officials in the replay booth upstairs, and they want to review this and get a look at it. And I think after that replay, Don, I think it deserves, I mean, a game winner like that, you got to look at it to make sure.
He had it. Jim Blackwood is the replay official. Neely Dunn is the observer. And these guys are good at it. As you mentioned, Stephen, the last 2 minutes of the half or of the game.
I mean, I'll tell you what, Don, it's automatically. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but think about this. Think about this. The last time these two teams met in Cleveland, there was a replay controversy where the Cleveland fans absolutely went crazy when the replay officials buzzed late after the ball was snapped on the next play, and it went against the Browns. Are we going to see that again today? Watch Tim Couch's reaction as he knows finally a play that was as improbable as any comes through for him.
But again, we go back to on a turning over. The call on the field is upheld more than it's overturned. There has to be conclusive evidence that he did not catch the ball.
And here comes the head official.
They've made their decision. These guys might have to sprint to the locker room.
After review, there is no indisputable visual evidence to change the call on the field. Touchdown. By rule, the extra point must be attempted.
I think they made the right call.
I think so too.
If I was Ron Winter, I'd get out of Dodge. But they made the right call. The league does a great job with these replays. I mean, unbelievable.
And Tom Coughlin has seen another one slip through his hands. And you can say what you want to. I mean, this is a team.
This is a tie game still. This extra point has to be good to win it. Just inside the upright, it's good, and the Cleveland Browns steal one on the final play of a phenomenal game. Butch, that's unbelievable.
Bush, and the Cleveland Browns know, too, if Pittsburgh goes on to lose at home against Houston, they are a half game out of first place. And you see there, the whole family's happy at Butch Davis as they run off the field. And, man, I'll tell you what, Don.
That's Butch's son.
You can play a lifetime in the National Football League and never, ever have a lucky break like the Browns got on that last play. play. What a play it was.
And if you're the Jaguars, that has to be getting hit in the solar plexus by Lennox Lewis. That is unbelievable. The Browns came back and did it. Now for Steve Tasker, this is Don Criqui. Glad you could be with us for one of the most extraordinary games of this season as the Browns on the final play come from behind and beat the Jaguars 21-20.